All righty. All right. Back. Actually, we back for the first time like Ludacris, man. This is going to be me and my brother Xcel first live episode of the breakdown featuring A Ward. So y'all get in here, hit the like, hit the subscribe and the share. I'm working. I'm stay working. Hold on. Let me get my co-host of the show on here. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get the co-host on here real quick. Let me get the co-host. Give me a second. Y'all pull up. Dope episode on the way, man. Dope episode on the way. Here we go. All right. All righty. Let's get our co-host on here. Yo, what up? Sauls, Miss Princess was good. Love from Scotland. Darren Graham. Salute. I gotta go visit Scotland for sure. Y'all get in here, man. Poundhouse Radio was good. Salute. Andre was good. Let me get my man A Ward on here. We waiting on Xcel to pull up. He about to pull up like right now type shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Salute to everybody that just rock with me. I'm trying to provide content, insight. Danny versus Soul. Let's do it then. That's who I would battle too. That's definitely who I would battle. Oh man, my man Michi. Salute to the chat. Yeah. Like on the way, please hit the like button, please. Just one time for me. One time for me. All right. Hold on. Let me get our other guest as well. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to get our other guest. How y'all feeling out there today? How y'all feeling about those gnome impact matchups so far? How y'all feeling those? You like them? You don't like them? Think some of them are dope? Just let me know right now. Let me get at my other man. All right. I got you. Hold on. All right, hold on, brother. All right. Oh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Cool. Hey, welcome, brother Xcel. This is our first episode live of the breakdown. So I know Ward is in the middle of doing some stuff right now. He about to pull up though. We finna break down one of his rounds. In the meanwhile, Xcel, man, what's up, man? Talk to us. What's going on?
Man, you know, tapping in, man. We finally up on the YouTube situation. So now, what's up from here? You are.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
LR Willis, Rain was good. Welcome to Yoggers Island. I'd rather see known by itself. Okay, they said I hate the Calico and Hollow team. I'm not feeling Cal and Hollow. Salute to the chat.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Like you haven't seen them.
We don't know what they got.
That's what I'm saying. You haven't seen them in action. Mrs. Traumatos was good with you. Right.
You don't know. I
So
mean,
yeah,
I think it's an awkward match, like awkward, but I think Hollow got like a style that's like malleable. Like his style can really go with any style.
yeah, he could. I mean, he could mix and match with like whoever.
Like, cause even when he was with Lux, like niggas didn't like at first, like we didn't know what that was gonna be like. We didn't know. You feel me?
Right,
But
right.
that it turned out to be they're probably one of the best 2-on-2 teams that we've seen ever.
The Loaded Hollows was very exciting. They had bars, they had moments. Lux did the no one of no Hollow did the trust fall shit, right?
Yep. And then Lux did the robot when he was controlling the room. That's just crazy. You know,
Yeah, man, that's dope. So we don't
I think
know
they
how.
could play it dope. They could. What if they do it like? Cause how Hollow be on the everybody said Hollow be on the lean or whatever the case. So what if they do it on some like the Fiend and the Hustler type shit? You never know how they could spin it.
Yeah, it's the Fiend and the Hustler,
You
right?
know what I mean? You never know. They could spin it on some shit like Hollow going off and Cal be like, hold up, nigga, and get in his bag. So
Right.
you never know. Like that's the thing with them 2-on-2 teams. Like even with Rock and Surf, we didn't know Rock and Surf was gonna be that.
Oh man. All right, yo. In the meanwhile, let them know what this particular show that we're gonna be doing every Thursday is about.
Well, this show is a breakdown. Every Thursday we here, we breaking down. It's about the bars. It's about the content. It's about artists using a pen. We breaking down all the pen work. You feel me? Like
Which is important. I
yeah,
seen Don John say tweet something
foundation.
out. He said the problem with battle rap is a lot of fans are watching the battle but not listening to the battle.
This is a fact. Like I think that this is a problem. This has become. It's not a problem. It's just that when you have more people involved in the and it become like an issue because at the end of the day, like this is still battle rap. You feel me? Like this is still this is still based on the bars, based on your words, based on what you're saying. So I think a lot of people have gotten more caught up in the visual of it. Like, oh, he's performing well. Oh, he bumped this nigga and did it. And it's like, that shit matters, but it should never matter more than what a nigga's saying.
Man, so yeah, so what we want to do is highlight the actual rapping and no, like again, none of the drama, none of the whatever goes on, the extra shit.
All that don't matter.
High school shit, it don't matter. We talking about who's saying the best shit with them bars, who's saying the best shit with that pen. And so that's what we're gonna highlight every week. Men, women, children, it don't matter. If you got bars, we gonna highlight
have you up here, like, and that's just how that's gonna go. Like
whoever y'all want to see on here, let us know, man. Y'all can put some names in the comments. As a matter of fact, do us a favor and put some of the names in the comments of the MCs y'all would like to see featured on the breakdown.
Word, and it'll be very interactive.
We're gonna make it happen for whoever y'all want to see. We got y'all.
Yeah, so I think that, and that's what I'm saying. I think that's the one thing that was missing and like we have the battlers pulling up. You feel me? Like we got A-Ward tonight. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he's doing. But we have the actual battlers pulling up. So
yeah,
you get you get the bars from them. You get what they mean, their interpretation of what they were saying from them. You don't get my interpretation of what I think A-Ward was saying. You don't get, you know what I mean? Even like you don't get Danny's interpretation of what we thought they meant. Like A-Ward's about to tell you, yo, when I wrote this is what I was thinking about. Or yo, when I wrote this is what I meant, or whatever the case may be. So that I think that's where the dopeness come in at. That's where it comes in at. Feel me? So
salute Drew. You been fire show. I appreciate it, man. Our show with show off. That was fire last night. He was on no debating. For I think that was his first time being on no debating. So we had a whole
then you all here on YouTube.
Yeah, man. All the best pins throughout battle rap history into now.
It's a lot.
This is a real dope concept. Yeah, A War about to pull up in a second. He's give him like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to pull up though.
I
So in the meanwhile,
man, so it's missing. We about to bring somebody had to bring it back to the essence, man. And why not?
Yeah, who better than the Guardians? The Guardians of the Galaxy type shit.
Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah, we try to make sure that this shit it remains intact in its truest original essence. Nothing wrong with growth and expansion, but we can't lose sight that the most important part of battle rap is the rapping.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, that's the foundation of this shit, man. Like all the other shit is cool. Or Marv, yeah, I would love to have Marv. But Marv does get slept on a lot.
Yeah, facts. Rap Center Kenny G was good.
Marv is a beast.
Yeah, shit. Me and A Ward, Loso, I think Street Hymns and Saga, we all rapping in LA Saturday.
Oh, it's fine.
2 more days. We all got battles on the same card. So
that's right.
That's gonna be dope. Y'all can pull up. Y'all can check my Instagram for the flyer right now. You know, it's gonna be a dope event, man.
Exactly.
Everything was good.
I seen Street Hymns. He had plugged something on his Instagram about it. Like he's battling. So
yeah, it's like 3 rounds, 90-second rounds. You know, nothing heavy, nothing major. Like, you know what I mean? The battle's gonna be dope, but you know, it's just you know, quick work. Mama Spider was good.
Quick work, get up in there and get up out of there real quick.
Yeah, 90-second rounds. That's not hard work. That's not hard, man.
Right.
Because normally we doing 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 4.5 per round, and that's a lot more rapping and bars you gotta, you know, write and memorize. That's right. Y'all hit the like button, man. Thank you. Hit the like.
Yeah,
that's
all
right.
The buttons that need to be hit. You heard?
Yeah. What are some of your favorite bars that you ever said that you thought?
Damn.
It's tough because you have.
I got a lot of them, but I'll probably say off the top of my head, obviously the what I said, the oops, the 20. You seen the Reaper face? I took 21 years from him. That's probably one.
Say the bar. Say the bar.
I said I started it off by speaking about when I was young, I had a condition, you know what I'm saying? I was sickly kid, whatever. So then, because Oops always, you know, Oops that was like coming off when Oops used to rap about his cancer situation versus Daylight. So I kind of flipped it on him, like, nigga, I was sick too type of shit. And then the payoff was basically, that's why I'm not moved from by the shit I hear from him. Yo, you seen the Reaper's face? Well, I snatched 21 years from him. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time I was, you know what I'm saying, it was about when I was sick when I was 10. So at that time I think I was like 31, 32. So if it fit. The Chiller, this shit crazy. It wasn't in my plans to judge 30 my nigga in real life for a scheme that didn't land. Yeah. So
that was cold-blooded right there, man.
Shit, I had a couple. I'm trying to think of something else. I had some versus A Ward. I think I said
the judge 30 my man over a scheme that didn't land.
I had some versus Chiller, A Ward, because he coming up. I think I said something like you pray to God, and I said I speak to. I said the shit you pray to God for, I light up DMT and do. Like, so basically just on some, I'm the God, you know, anybody who knows me knows I'm the God. So it's like just a flip, like, dog, I do the same thing that you pray to God for type shit. But,
damn.
Yeah, I got a couple of them, man.
You got a few of them.
I got a lot. Because I'm just trying to run them through Daylight.
Oh yeah, that's when we all got introduced to you.
Yeah, you gamble with your life. I'm not one to bet against. I show up with arms on your table, like fuck etiquette.
That was fire. Show up with arms on your table, like fuck etiquette.
Yeah. That's probably the one that was probably the first one where everybody was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" Like, what the fuck?
Gotta get back to the Laker game, but don't go to Philly playing Danny, please.
Danny
When
don't
do y'all ever see the bar guy play? I don't like this. Yeah. This is not something I play. I take this craft very, very seriously. This is what I do. This is what I do.
Yeah,
you know? I don't play no games with this rap shit. That's what I can never play with it.
We don't never see Danny.
Never.
Danny. Sometimes Danny goes too. Like I'd be like Danny.
I believe this A Ward's mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hello.
A Ward.
Hello. He's about to pop up. He's about to pop up, Mama Ward.
She tapping on she was tapping on the.
I'm about to text him right. I'm about to text him.
She was tapping on Let's Chop His Fable with Me and No Mercy and Sly on Saturday mornings. And Mama Ward, shout out to Mama Ward in the building. But yeah, like you know.
Yeah.
It's the bars, man. I'm glad we came up with the show because at the end of the day, I think it's something that all battle rappers would be happy to partake in because it's like, yo, we talking about what you do with your pen.
Are there any battle rap magazines that don't go in a burner? Stop the question. Battle rap magazine?
They used to.
I remember they did. I remember we was doing 100 bars.
Yeah, I was just about to say that 100 bars.
Yeah, that was fire too.
That was fire. Like I think they should bring it back. But you got all hip hop. They cover battle rap. Shout out to the Jen. Battle rap Jen. She shot. Yeah. I mean, London Jen. Shout out London Jen.
Yeah.
And they cover hip hop. I think they cover it the best. You know what I'm saying? Because Jen is tapped in.
Would you guys ever rematch? Yeah, we've been talking about it.
We've been talking about it. We're gonna do it on our own. We about the 2-on-2
right. That's fact. Yeah, that's right. Y'all hit the like button.
Remember, y'all ready for that. I don't think.
Hey, what's up with you, man? How your mama get here before you, man? Come on, man. How's your mom here and you not here, man? Mm-hmm. Hold on. He got like another 5. Oh, hold on. Let me see what he just said. He said a few minutes. All right. He just texted me a few minutes. All right, we got y'all. Don't trip. Hey, Ward about to pull up. Mama Ward, thank you for pulling up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mama Ward.
Gotta give her time. Salute to Mama Ward.
Mama Ward.
Right. Do you think Boston is going back to the finals?
Yeah, I think so. I think Miami's a good, dope team, dope squad. I think, I watched the game last night. It's not like we didn't get smoked. We just had a lot of mental errors. Like, we wasn't going for grabbing the loose balls, doing everything that needed to be done. You know what I'm saying, on that side. But, I think we got it.
Right.
They ain't like Jimmy Butler. Like they're gonna win. We're not sweeping them. I told people that off the rip. We're not sweeping them. They're gonna win some games.
What is the score right now in the series?
It's just 1-0. 1-0.
Oh, they up one.
Yeah, they got one. They had to get one.
And who win in the Laker game right now? Check your.
Let me see.
Y'all in the comments, let me know.
Let me see.
Mama Ward getting the Mama Award. Oh, that's a bar.
Hey.
Bar guy. Bar guy. Yikes.
Hey.
Salute.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Mama Award getting the Mama Award. That's a damn bar, man.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's right.
Word.
Danny versus Diz, hands down my all-time favorite rap battle. Salute to you.
Oh, Danny versus Diz.
Right.
Yeah, I was going.
Right, for sure, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, F. Dot Taylor, what's up? The Lakers up, Dre Day? All right, good looking, man. I probably could. Dude, I should.
Bron. No, Bron don't stay down for long. That's my nigga, Bron.
I got Denver winning it all. Oh, get out of here. Where you? Hold on, dog. Hold on. We got to punch him.
Denver winning it all? I don't know, man.
Terrell, this is what you get when I see you.
I don't know, man. That's not a bad assessment, but Denver's a
come on, man. Lakers, man. Stop playing.
Denver's a good team, but they want that. I'm gonna tell you what they want. They want that Celtics Lakers in the finals. So they, you know what I mean? That'll be good for the league. Trust me.
Yeah, facts.
LeBron back in the finals.
Let me send him another one of the codes. Go ahead.
You know how crazy that would be? To have LeBron in the finals the same year he broke Kareem's record.
What? Yeah, man. You know I'm going all the way with the
Yeah,
I'm going with the Lakers, man.
that would be crazy.
What can I do, man?
I want to see LeBron get. I want to see LeBron get there. I don't hate LeBron. I want to see him get there. I want to see the Lakers get there. I think they can, especially that's fire that they came from the play-in to where they at now.
Xcel versus B Dot. Book it. If it never happened, it's fire. 34-27 Lakers. Let's go. Let's go.
You rush B Dot, that would be fire. B Dot, I think B Dot's doing. I don't know what B Dot's doing, to be honest.
No, nobody knows. I haven't spoke with him in months.
I haven't spoken to B Dot in a little while. I mean, I hope he's all good. I hope he's doing well, whatever he is doing. Is there any battle rappers from New England we should look out for? Yeah, the scene out here is starting to grow. So, you got Yo the God. Yo is definitely a problem. You got Theory Truth. You got
salute to Theory Truth. We just had a fire battle.
You got Jay Soldier. You got
Soldier and Tay Rock went to war, bro. That was
you got who else? You got GK. You got Sir South. You got
yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple from New England. I think New England, because when you say New England, you put the whole. So that's dudes from Connecticut. That's dudes from
Is New Hampshire part of
New England? Yeah.
So you got it's what? It's Boston,
Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. That's New England.
That's what, 6 states?
Yeah. But Connecticut considers themselves a part of the tri-state too. So a lot of them they associate with New York, but that's New England. Like,
what is the tri-state? That's Jersey,
Jersey, New York, and I think Connecticut. Or Philly, or Pennsylvania. They consider themselves part of it, but I think when you like New England's fine because even which now you got if you was to do the whole New England in battle rap, you got me, you got Chili, you got 40, you got Slade, you got E Farrell, you got Bangs.
Oh yeah, y'all got a cold little roster.
That's all New England. You got who else? There's a couple City Towers. Like there's mad dudes from New England that's actually out here putting it together. You know what I'm saying? But the guys to look out for, our scene is growing, especially the Massachusetts scene. You know what I'm saying? The Massachusetts. Gwitty's from Long Island, I think.
He's not from New
York. Yeah, he's from New York.
He was joking too.
Yeah, the Massachusetts scene is growing. So there's gonna be some battlers that's gonna be out there giving y'all. I'm just happy that from Massachusetts, I'm just happy that it's not just me chilling 40. Oh, Chirac.
Oh yeah. She just Stumbles. Went for with Casey J.
Yeah, Stumbles is from Massachusetts too.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. I thought he was from New York.
Yeah, Stumbles is from Massachusetts. Stumbles. Forgot about Stumbles. Shout out Stumbles. Yeah, man. You know, it's always shout out to Shotty Horror. Always.
Yeah, facts.
It's my guy.
Mass. I didn't know half of them. Thank you. All right, for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure. Check them out, man. Check them out.
Fire.
Yeah, the scene is turning up, so I'm happy for it. Because about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, it was just me, Chiller, 40, a couple other names you could throw in there. Now it's a bunch of guys. So whenever
I didn't know Stumbles was from that way. Damn, that's dope. That's dope info right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's from Worcester. He's from Worcester. He's from like the western part of Massachusetts, but he's from Massachusetts nonetheless.
Yeah, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
What's next for you? What you got coming up?
I got a 1 round coming up next month. I got 1 round, and then in Connecticut, B&B guy out here, and then I got talking to ARP. I don't have nothing solidified with ARP yet, but I'm talking to him about some RBE work.
And you tell them about your podcast and where they.
Oh yeah, we got a podcast. I do a couple. So this is like my third show. Like, but this is work. So I do Diamond Throne podcast, which we shoot every Tuesday. We drop the audio every Tuesday. We drop the visual every Wednesday, every Saturday on YouTube. You can catch it. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe wherever you catch it at. It's on all the streaming platforms. Diamond Throne, and then I do. Shout out to my brothers, Nice, Chops. Shout out Peasy, all my guys at the Diamond Throne. Then I do another show on Saturday mornings with No Mercy and Sly. Let's Chop This Fable. That's more battle rap related. And now I'm here Thursday with Danny breaking down bars with y'all.
Damn, you working, man. Let's get our guest of the evening that he pulling up right now. Let's get him on here. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Oh yeah, soundboards and everything.
We got soundboards. Who surprised me with that? I wasn't ready.
Welcome to the show. This is our first ever episode. Xcel and Danny Myers, the breakdown, and we are thankful to have you. This is our first live episode. We've done these on Twitter Spaces, but this is our first live one. And thanks for taking your time to pull up, man.
You know how it is. I'm revoking your California card for scheduling something during a Lakers game, but outside of that, we good. Xcel not doing no podcast during the Celtics game.
We had to get that done. Yeah, yesterday I would have been like, no way, nah.
Yeah.
Like button, hit the like. Well, we ain't gonna take up too much of your time. All right. So first of all, shout out to Mama Ward. She
in the building.
Yeah. So salute to her. Absolutely. Secondly, this is the breakdown.
We breaking it down, huh?
Break down some of your bars, man. Break down some of your bars.
Yeah.
Some good ones. Some
or the bad ones.
or the bad ones. I had a rough one last week. Not a rough one, just one of them, one of them setups that when you freestyling don't make no sense, but you just got to get to the punch.
Yeah. When you think back, you're like, damn.
He said 40-32 Lakers. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So what we doing? We doing Vixen? We doing one of the Vixen rounds we talked about yesterday?
And I thought you was married, man. What is
Yo, Danny's stupid.
I mean, what are we doing?
This guy.
Vixen rounds.
We're going to break down the bars that you had for Vixen.
We are going to break down
That's a better way to put it. But yeah. Whichever round you want to do, any round, don't matter. All
right, cool. Let's do shoot. I guess we'll do the we'll do the second round.
All right,
we'll do the second. We'll do the second.
The Saw said A Ward destroyed Vixen. Do you need me to play the battle? Do you want me to play the audio, or do you?
Yeah. Let's do that. That's cool. Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. Let me go to it right quick. I got y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably pull up my laptop and see I got the bars in here too, just in case I need to look at them.
Oh,
I got about Saturday. I'm still writing for.
Great brand.
I feel you. Same here. We on the same card.
Oh yeah, we on the same card. Yeah.
Yes, new style.
I'll see you in a couple days.
Might go to game 3. I might get there late. I might go to game 3.
I might get there late. Well, don't be playing around.
No, I'm going to the Lakers game, man. I want to go.
Nah, I feel that.
Y'all know she got about 10 kids.
Wait a minute. Hey, what round is that?
I think that's the second. That's the second. Yeah.
Let me go back then. Hold on.
Yeah. We're gonna do that round since I shouted out. Yeah. Vicky.
Salute.
Mm-hmm.
She at the casino right now.
Hey, get into it.
Out there gambling.
Get into it.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Let me see what he said.
Scrap the old material. Nah, I peeped their similarities when they center stage. I mean,
Is this the second?
That's like the second or third bar from the beginning.
I got you.
Help from murder.
I think I had a rebuttal, like a GameStop rebuttal.
Bars. I be
Okay.
trader and ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
Thinking I want to touch this.
Ooh, looking at her booty and everything.
Yeah.
Open it up on the
Really
side.
stupid.
My rebuttal game, crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all slide up on me. I'm a married man thinking I want to touch this more. Put that thing on me one more time and we're going to cut this short. She was rapping with a passion for something. You know, we both ball game. The Gats was clapping for something. It is like GameStop, but you a trader and ain't getting nothing back that you wanted. I am going.
Hold on.
It's okay.
You mean, yeah, it was hot.
And she lucky I don't use gun bars. She lucky I don't use gun bars. I be spraying with the ammo. I do play in the church league. No carry. I know my way around the handle. I am that nice.
At some point, you know, you're just trying to give the crowd some rebuttals regardless. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, they had me locked in with Misfit. Then we had a quick switch and set the date. Scrap the old material. Nah, I peeped their similarities when they center stage. I mean, she needs help from Murder Ave. You needed help just getting dressed today. Light skins that are aggressive and both need core set to show up in better shape.
you want to just pause it and then I'll talk about like each like different one?
Yep.
Go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, so like, you know, I think people by now know that I was locked in with Misfit. I should say locked in, you know, like I got the contract, I signed it for Misfit, you know, price, it was all good. It was about like a week. I was writing for Misfit like crazy. You know, sometimes you get a name and you just like, you can come up with a round or two real quick. And sometimes you get a name and you can't come up with nothing until 3 days before the battle. It just depends.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was writing for Misfit like crazy. I was like, man, I had like a round done. And then she came back and she was saying, you know, there was some complications with getting Misfit completely locked in or whatever. So we went with Vixen or whatever. But yeah, so I mean, I had some bars for Misfit or whatever, but I thought, oh, this is a good way, you know, to start off this round. The rebuttals are, you know, like I said, sometimes you just got to rebuttal. You know, you just like, you on a big stage, you like, I got to rebuttal, you know?
No.
But it's also real cool though too when people say you have a crazy performance, but they don't speak on the rebuttals because like that means they like your writtens too. You know, like when I battled Ill Will, it was all like, yo, this rebuttal, that rebuttal, you know, you went crazy, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I was in my bag, but like, you know, I enjoyed my written stuff for Ill Will too, but people don't point back to that a lot. But with Vixen, they point back to the writtens.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, the opener, you know, this is kind of like bringing Misfit into it, you know, kind of hitting her with a punchline, but also, you know, bringing it to Vixen as well. At this point, my first round was so crazy, like they're eating out the palm of your hand. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just said, you need help getting dressed today, you know, and they're already just going kind of crazy or whatever. You know, I didn't even get to the core set piece or whatever, but it's just a good feeling, you know, when you already just cooking and you're like, man, everything, the setups and everything, they reacting to. So
I was just about to say, don't that be a good feeling sometimes? Like when you get to a bar and you're like, that's not y'all like that. That's not even one.
That's not even the parts, right?
That's not even the shit.
like, yo, it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said, yo, I put her at heaven's gates. I put her at heaven's gates. Don't cap with me. Forget all that rah-rah, namaste, mama. It's New York. You got to rap with me.
Yikes.
Like, yeah, you know, like, I don't know if you do that. Like, when I write, sometimes I have parts of my material where I'm like, yo, I can reference like whatever she says in the first round or second round right here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to say, some people like they have to deliver every word they wrote on the paper perfectly, you know, or it messes them up. So I'm like, you know, originally when I wrote that, you know, I was like, forget I don't remember what the bars were. Let's just right here. Basically, I'm like, yo, I put you at heaven's gates. Don't cap, Vicky. All that rah. We in New York. You got to rap with me. I just put rah on the page. But I'm like, this is a part where I'm just going to be like, all that in reference something back to her first round, you know? And so in the first round, she he's jumping around doing this namaste type stuff or whatever. But like, I just leave it blank on the document. Like, yo, forget all of that. You know, reference something in the first round, whatever. It's New York. You got to rap with me. You know, so I knew I was gonna little pandering or whatever, but I knew I'd get the crowd reaction. But yeah, I do that a lot. Like where there's these little blank areas in bars where I'm like, yo, if I need to reference back to something you said before to make it just kind of seem, you know, more personal. So.
And this, by the way, people that are watching at home, this is called Battle Rap IQ. So a salute to West Oakland, salute to Jersey, everybody.
Definitely Battle Rap IQ. Good pandering always works. Dog. Like,
yeah.
Especially when it's the like yo, we here. Once you do we here, you got to do this. They like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, open-ended bars. Facts. Open-ended bars. That's what he garden zone. I feel you. That's what he did.
Yep.
I said she spin the block looking for green like Rubik's cubes. They calling her the queen. The shoe fits cool. I brought God into the scene to prove his truth, and it started with a dream like Blueprint 2. Who are you? Who are you?
It started with a dream like Blueprint 2 was hard.
Yeah.
Pop history, I see.
I'm a big Jay-Z fan, man. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I didn't want to do too much of this this New York thing, but like I grew up in East Tennessee, and like, you know, Cannon, y'all know my brother Cannon or whatever. Like he was like Wu-Tang, Nas. Like we didn't listen to a lot of like, you know, South type stuff. You know, we did listen to like 8 Ball, MJD, Memphis, like, you know, Tila, Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. We listened to some of that, but like for the most part,
Skinny Pimp.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah. For the most part, you know, Cannon was always putting me on to like just the East Coast MCs because he was real lyrical, you know. So like that's what I just grew up on, man. It's just like on Hov and Nas, you know, Kiss, all of that stuff, you know. And so like it's my first time. It's my first time performing on a big stage. Actually, this is my first time performing like I don't want to say reputable, but I performed on iBattle, you know, a handful of times or whatever. And I shout out to iBattle, and that's in Staten Island or whatever. But this is like my first time in like New York, you know, like New York City performing on a big stage. So I wanted to pay homage to like, yo, I'm not just like saying these names because it's like, oh, I'm in New York City, but like this really was a part of my life, and you'll see that in the next 8 bars.
Yeah, but when you even something so like when you said started with a dream like Blueprint 2, like that's not just a bland reference. Like you gotta know that album to know that that's the first song on the joint. Like that's not a single. Like that's the B. That's one of the B side joints. You feel me? So when you reference it, niggas like, oh yeah, nah, he's tapped in.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I actually Cormega is one of my favorite rappers, and I always have like these lines where I'm like, yo, if I mention this Cormega song, like I don't know if it's gonna get reaction or whatever, but like, you know, I'm like, yo, it was I listened to it so much growing up, you know, and I'm like, all right, I might not go that vague. I'll go Blueprint 2. I'll tuck the Cormega line.
The parallel universe is last night when Show Off was on the show, I told him that I mentioned Cormega in one of my battles versus this dude named Mega the Savage. And then the crazy part was it was a small league, right?
Yeah.
And Cormega saw the battle and he inboxed me and he said, yo, thanks for that reference, King. And I was mind blown. Like I said, Lloyd Banks hit me up, but I was more mind blown when Cormega hit me up.
You know? Like that sometimes. Like
it's crazy that you said you like Cormega too.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I was gonna say something like the saga I rock with was Cormega, you know, like I was gonna like, yo, you know, I was gonna do something, but
Salute to Lines of Light Publishing for the donation. All right, peace. Yeah.
Yo, Vixen is clueless. Vixen is clueless. I'm living proof New York hip hop isn't exclusive. A kid from Knoxville, Tennessee, grew up listening to music. My friends were watching Meet the Parents. I was listening to it. Right. I went to church.
That's another one of the tracks.
Yeah, he's going in.
Come on, he's talking.
He's like, dumb.
So check this out. So I was supposed to say addicted to music, which makes me so mad because this whole segment still hit. But the idea was like Vixen is clueless. New York hip hop isn't exclusive. A kid from Knoxville, Tennessee, grew up addicted to music. But I said grew up listening to music. And so like it kind of takes, in my opinion, the sting out of it. Like, you know, my friends were watching Meet the Parents. I was listening to it because I already said listening on accident the line before instead of addicting to music. So nobody in the crowd would ever know. But it's like one of those things where as a writer and as like a perfectionist, you're like, God, I hate listening to this right now because I was supposed to say addicted to music, you know?
the one thing about that too, we're such perfectionists, is that when we want to say a specific thing and we don't say it, it really bothers us. And that's what happened to me my first round with Real Sick. I missed the line, and that one little thing just mentally took me off track, and I was gone for the rest of the battle.
I tell people that all the time, like when they be like, how did he choke or how did he fuck? I'm like, it's easier than you think, because you can miss one thing, one word, one syllable, and it would just throw your whole shit off.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and so, but like you said, the crowd never knows what you were supposed to say. So
the preacher was telling me it was written. I was listening to it. I lost my grandmother. My whole family's sitting in ruins. My brother tell me we gonna make it. Word to Jada, I was listening to
it. Giving her a whole.
I wanted to make that joint longer. It just got to the point to where, you know, if you're gonna do 3, then you need to do 6. You can't just do like one more. You know what I mean? Like, and so like I wanted to. I'm like, yo, if I could really get 6 of these joints where people just start like, you know, I was listening to it. You know, the more that they realize it's coming or whatever. I wanted to make it longer. But you know, sometimes you just start working on something. You're like, all right, it's good now. And then after you spend like an hour trying to make it like, you know, and it don't work, you're like, all right, we scrapping that idea. We got to keep writing. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
The whole chat showing Mama Ward some love. So salute
good for her.
The whole chat, they giving her flowers.
Yeah, Mama Ward.
I said, but now I'm about to end Vix. I came to show you support, encourage your life. You don't have to use extensions, but I got the devil and the angel on my shoulder having a conversation. Y'all get to witness the angel like, Vixen, I'm a soul lifter, and forget guns, get God. No, in this, the devil like, nah, reverse that, this end. Nah, God, get guns, forget, and lift her soul. I'm a sin, Vix.
All right, please break.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. You're the master of the reverse punch.
Please,
man, you know, like if the sentences seem very like, you know, just forced and stuff, it don't work. You know what I mean? So like as you're writing, you're really trying to like communicate thoughts. Like, can you perfectly get grammatically? Not every time, you know what I mean? But my thing was like, I don't ever like want something to be my like a special move. I want to make it different every time. So I'm like, yo, this is fire. I actually can make the angel say something and the devil say something. And in life, like the devil would normally say the reverse of what the angel is saying, like, you know, in life, you know what I mean? It's right. Good and evil. So I'm like, oh, this is, you know, it's not just a reverse punch. It's like a visual to it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to tell you this, and this is going to be the opposite. Well, guess what? It's also a reverse. So it's like, you know, and on the big stage, like, I learned it from the Rosenberg Raw battle and the Ill Will battle. It's like, bro, you can't always write what you want to write on these big stages. You know what I mean? I love this kind of stuff. I love the intricate, all that kind of stuff or whatever. But sometimes the big stages, they need, you know, just the digestible airplane food, you know, like feed it to them. You know what I mean? And so this segment or that reverse don't really get a lot of like comments and different things or whatever, but it's still, to me, is like a super fire part of the round, you know? And I'm like, yo, if that's like quote unquote like the most slept on line of the round, then I'm doing good. The round's really good. If that's like the one where you would be like, cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's Vixen. I'm a soul lifter. Like the angel's basically saying, like, yo, I can encourage your soul, you know, forget guns, get God in this. You know, the devil's like, nah, God, get guns, forget and lift her soul. I'm a sin Vix. But it's also like, I'm a sin. It could be like SIN, I'm a sin, or I'm a sin Vix, you know what I mean? So there's also the homonyms there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The angel and the devil made an extra layer to it. So that's
Hash, thank you for the donation.
Hash.
This is a legendary set of pins here. Shout out to A Ward with those insane reverse punches. That one against O-Red is absolutely nuts. You gotta try it, Danny. All right. I think I gotta steal A Ward style. I might do it on Saturday.
Hey, bro, listen, M City is one of the ones that did it first. You know what I mean? Like I seen M City did it like years ago, I know 100 Bullets has done it before too, so I never be like I'm the originator. But like anything, like with rebuttaling or reverse punches or whatever, like I'm always trying to be the best that ever did. You know what I mean? So I'm always trying to like bring different layers and different, different types of reverses to it, to things.
It's dope that you shout out M City, because M City is definitely, when everybody
Crazy
bring up
good.
pins, nobody brings him up, and he's a killer.
Crazy good.
A Ward drinking Christian beer. That's right.
What's up, man? Cider beer. That's all I drink. I don't really mess with beer. I only drink cider beer.
Talk. All right, let's get right back into it. Oh, he said explain the reverse punch. I think you just missed it.
He missed it, Chico. He explained it.
Yeah.
Just broke it down, but you can run this back later.
Yeah, it'll be up.
Yo, stop. I'm a sin Vix. Hey, y'all know.
So pause it real quick. I just realized I forgot the transition statement for this, which is actually kind of fire. I'm supposed to say I'm a sin Vix. We can take it outside like an appendix. Like that was the transition, we could take it outside like an appendix, which is kind of crazy, but I didn't. I just went straight into you got about 10 kids. But when the crowd's going crazy and you're trying to think of like, the next line and stuff, sometimes you skip over like a transition statement or something because you got all the time in the world to just think about where you're going with it,
Facts.
I might say we can take it outside like an appendix this weekend. I'm about to copy that mug and send it right over to the other document.
For my homeboy G Roll, he said I heard him, but he didn't explain the concept of it respectfully. So can you just real quickly explain?
Yeah, so the concept is that I said, I'm finna end Vix. I said, this ain't the end Vix. I'm trying to encourage your walk in life, to see you prosper without using extensions. But I got the devil and the angel on my shoulder too, and y'all get the witness. So I'm basically saying there's an internal struggle with what I'm writing too, where I just want to smoke you, kill you, get you up out of here, or I want to give you some kind of encouragement. You know what I mean? And the devil and the angel are having these conversations on my shoulder. The angel saying, hey, Vixen, I'm a soul lifter. And forget guns, get God. No, in this. And the devil saying, reverse that, this end, nah, God, get guns, forget and lift their soul. I'm a sin Vix. You know what I mean? So
literally sounds like when you spin the record. Come on, Xcel, when you spin the record.
It
literally sounds like that, man. That is so insane and complex to write. Speaking of complex, my man Guy Wick said, ask A Ward what's the most complex round he ever had to write.
Oh wow. I mean, I don't usually like make whole rounds very, very complex. I just have different segments. The BC era scheme against Bill Collector, that was very, very complex. The first time I ever did the reverse punch, it was actually supposed to be for New Jersey Twerk because I was booked to battle him on URL, and that ended up falling through. So I switched it and used it against O Red, because he's from Jersey. So I was able to be like Jersey, you know what I mean, and kind of like make it the same thing because he chokes too. So it was like literally, but yeah, some of those types things right there, very, very difficult to write. Some of the ones like the Reed Dollar segment, like the motivate op, roller skate stop, the overweight cop, all of that. When you wanting to have perfect multis and stuff like that, and you want to go longer than 4 bars, and you're like, you got all kind of multis to choose from. You might have a whole list of 20, but you're just like, no, I gotta pick the perfect ones. Like some of that stuff gets complex, No,
it definitely gets complex. I think that's a lot. That's something where a lot of people don't like. They take that for granted. Like having perfect multis for longer than 4 bars and shit. That's why I respect guys like Thesaurus and Ilmac and shit, because they can do that shit for 16, 32 bars of perfection.
Absolute masters of that.
And not and like sometimes we get lazy with that's a slant rhyme, I throw it there in the 2 or something like that. It don't rhyme perfect, but it'll get covered up by the time we get to the 3 or the 4, you know what I mean? But sometimes like just making sure them joints are perfect is nuts.
Facts. And we go, that's dope. I'm glad you mentioned that. How phonetically how it sounds, everything has to be lined up perfectly. The words or the sounds don't necessarily match all the way, but if they close enough, I got a rule. It's like it got a 90% be close enough to say the word. 85 and 75 and lower is a reach.
Yeah,
yeah. And the syllables too. They all got to match. It's got to be. I can't drop a syllable or nothing like that. Like it's got to be the vowel sounds, the syllables. They got to boom, boom. You know what I mean?
Right.
If not, then switching to multi. I'm just like, okay, well, we just gonna switch to multi and find something that is perfect. You know,
you can't find nothing to rhyme with it. You searching like you trying all these experimental sounds. You're like, nah, that's a reach.
That's not it. Nah, that's not y'all.
Do something else. Right. Facts.
Yep.
Let's continue. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, she got about 10 kids. Hey, y'all know she got about 10 kids. My bad, wrong Vicky.
10 kids. Miss Princess said, but Vicky, you don't got 10 kids though. Right, but look, but it still works because all of me and Vicky have 3. So all the other kids that aren't hers, she's still, still claiming not her. So,
well, it was really the multi. It's like, how do I like go from like, appendix, like saying I'm trying to transition. And I'm like, really, I'm going into this kid segment and I'm like, all right, 10 kids. Like, what am I really going to say? And I'm like, okay, I can see how I can make this just a little funny one-liner or whatever, and get into this next punch.
Yeah.
I didn't know Mook was just gonna start like you'll see in a minute. Mook's like he said wrong, Vicky. Like I'm like I didn't know people was actually going
crazy back then. Oh my god, that whole battle he was losing his mind.
Yeah.
Just hearing these cats describe different writing styles is making my brain hurt.
That's the science of the show, man.
Yeah. Imagine trying to write it too, like sitting down in a document and trying to write it too. It's like
science of the show. We as battle rappers, we make what we do look easy, but it ain't. It ain't.
My man said slant rhymes be clutch. Oh, Brent, yeah. Shout out to my man Brent, Yikers Island Brent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Let's go.
Hey, but you know how often she be in the hospital?
Nigga said bro.
How often she be in the hospital? She be in there looking at her partner bored. I mean, she got 3 in a possible. Yo, outperforming.
Just man, like relatable content. You know what I mean? You on that big stage. It's still creative. It's a fire punch. It's like she looking at her partner bored. 3 in a possible. If you play spades, going board is 4. But it's like everybody plays spades. Everybody not building plays spades. It's finding relatable content and not making it like elementary. You know what I mean? But still kind of making it like put it in your own creative punching or however you're attacking.
Yeah, that was fire.
This giving birth scheme right here was so fire. Accuracy matters. Rock started his round saying Danny had 12 kids. Right. He did that just to make a bar rhyme, and I hated that part too. It was like, don't give me 2 extra ones just so you want to make something rhyme, man.
I said outperforming me isn't logical. Outperforming me isn't logical. They looking at you and dilated. I'm going to show them the gap then. Every 8 bars, you breathing heavy. Leaned over and gasping. Slow down. Take a water break. Yeah, those are contractions. This is who y'all are. Listen. Outperforming me isn't logical. They looking at you and dilated. I'm going to show them the gap then. Every 8 bars, she breathing heavy. Leaned over and gasping. Slow down. Take a water break. Yeah, those are contractions. This is who y'all crowning. I'm going to head out. We supposed to be rapping a woman with no delivery. Y'all Wody is lacking, and that's why I'm going to serve Vicks for all the overreacting. I
am crazy.
Yeah. So like this is where she messed up. She did an interview outside somewhere. She did an interview outside of somewhere, like a Hip Hop Is Real, and I saw it. And I don't normally watch these interviews, but only reason I saw it is because Let's Talk Battle Rap. They always find ways to find the one quote, and post that joint. And so they posted, and she was like, outperforming A Ward is like the easy part. You know what I mean? She was like, that's a given. She was like, you know what I mean, or something like that. And I wasn't so mad that she was confident in that, but like immediately I was like, do people actually think that like I don't perform? You know what I mean? Like immediately you kind of get in your head like, hold on, like I know I'm known for like maybe some reverse punches and different things or whatever, but I'm like, I said, okay, I got you. So we went and did the face-offs like a week before the battle or whatever, and I brought it up or something like that, and she was like, "Are you kidding me? Like you?" Then I'm like, I'm not even done writing yet, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this battle. You know, and honestly, there's a few bars in here that are all performance bars. You know, in this battle or whatever, and they hit so crazy. And I'm like, yeah, you did that to yourself. I might have actually just put a scheme there instead of that type of joint. You know what I mean? But like saying that you outperform me easy, like, nah, we're not doing that. So, you know, I go with this whole scheme. I like the scheme, but and we've heard overreacting bars, right? So I'm thinking in my head, like, man, part of me don't really want to punch on overreacting because it's kind of somewhat regurgitated wordplay in our field, right? And like I'm like a kind of guy where I'm like, I don't really want, but I'm like, okay, I've built this up so well with the you and dilated. I'm gonna show them the gap. This is who y'all crowning. I'm gonna head out. There's so much fire in this joint. And I'm like, it's a big stage. You got to punch on the relatable, digestible cervix overreacting. You know what I mean? Like I could have easily started with the overreacting and punched on, you know, something like, you know, I'm gonna dilated. I'm gonna show, but it's like, no, it's the big stage. You really gotta kind of take the back seat to that. How's it gonna hit, you know, on the last line type thing.
Right. My man said he didn't even need a third round. Laugh out. Damn, dog.
Yeah.
She is not an assassin. She's a mother. Stop acting like you got the meal. It's beef. And until it's over, you holding on to the toy. You bring home McDonald's to your kids. You got the meal. It's beef. And until they over, you holding on to the toys. You are not an assassin. You're a mother. I don't care about her live stream. I said you are not an assassin. You're a mother. I don't care about her live stream battles and how she went on the votes. You know how to raise kids. You're supposed to keep them away from caffeine and hope their time ain't spent on the polls. You are not.
Yeah, so I try to bring back the thing I did against Real Deal when I was like, you're not a school teacher, like you're not I was gonna say something, you're not a shooter, you're a gym teacher. Stop acting like when you lift up a parachute in the building, you get kids in a big circle and y'all lift up a parachute in the building. So remember, I did that against Real Deal to hit hard. So I'm like, I try to bring back that idea of that concept. It's like, yo, you're not an assassin. You know, stop acting like boom, boom, boom. You know, you're not a vixen. Stop acting like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? I think that those two were cool, but they go perfectly into like this next bar that hits like crazy that. Most people say, yo, he said that. I wrote the bar for Coffee. Coffee no-showed me, and I spit around where I was just in the hotel room battling the coffee pot, right? And I said the bar in the round where I was battling the coffee pot, like I wanted to get the lines out. Right. So I'm like, you know what? This line to me was like one of my favorite lines that I wrote for a female, and the situation fit for Vixen as well. And I'm like, yo, I'm not wasting that line in a hotel room battling a coffee pot. You know what I mean? But I'm also not about to get called out for recycling. So the battle rap IQ here is that, like, we're going into this next line and you're going to hear me say, you know, I'm going to say this one more time on stage because it's absurd, you know? So I made sure I prefaced, like, you know, I'm bringing this line back on stage because it's absurd, you know?
Smart.
Yeah, so yeah, you could go ahead and play that. Yeah.
Like that. My man said Vix was rapping, but
yeah.
Luke, Danny, and Ward. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
A mother, sex sells. That's why she gets plates she don't deserve. I'm gonna repeat myself one time on stage because it's absurd. She basic with the words. It's the cakes that they observe. So of course her entire career is graded on a curve.
Boy,
how you know her booty was big though?
You know, I seen somebody posted on TikTok and it got like a million views or something like that. And everybody thinks, and if you go back and watch it, it kind of does. The way the camera was, I did like this, and everybody thought I smacked her on the butt. Like they see my hand, and they like, yo, hey, he smacked her butt. I'm like reading the comments. I'm like, no, I didn't smack her butt. I'm not an idiot. You know what I mean? But like, it looked like it on the film. It's like, yo, and he did like that, just smacked her on the butt. I was like, nah, I promise I did not do that.
So did you get questioned about it when you got home?
Oh, she don't watch no battle. Come on now. She ain't watching.
Go do your weekend thing, man.
And then if she do, she not making it past the first round. You know, I put all the other stuff in the second and third.
Do whatever you want now when you out of town.
Do your weekend thing, man.
Yeah. You have fun with your friends. Where's the money?
Yeah, was it right? That's really what it be. Like, where's the money at? Thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Word.
Rated on a curve.
Look.
Time on stage because it's absurd. She basic with the words. It's the cakes that they observe.
Oh, yeah.
So of course, her entire career is graded on a curve.
Because the way it was edited.
Yeah, like,
they needed the wide shot, Remy.
yeah.
Keep it real, Ward. You kind of tested a little bit, right?
Bro, they would have broke the fourth wall for me. Like if I accidentally do something, like the fourth wall is completely broken, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like and then I had to like get back in the battle mode.
She said, "Mama watches though." Oh
Yeah,
my
hey,
God!
Mama Ward watch everything.
Your mama just earned a bar guide tonight.
Mama Ward be tapped in.
Bar guide. She said, "Mama watches though." I'm keeping an eye on him. That's right. That's
funny.
Let's go, Mom.
That's right.
You gotta keep an eye on.
You got the ads. Yeah, let's go.
What be wrong with y'all folks?
My man said, "Turn
The dude spilled a drink on her. The drunk dude dropped a drink on her right there, like boom, and it landed on the ground right in front of her foot. And they escorted him off the stage immediately. But he was like, "Yo, he was wilding. It was wilding." So imagine like you getting cooked and then somebody drunk just drops a drink on you. You mad right now.
But that's the effect of your skills. You are causing people to just react and go crazy and lose control of themselves. And that's just the power of A-Ward, man.
Yeah, that's
Man.
I said the nerve. But Mook, I'm on the road now. I got this queen in my rear view, like, oh wow. I'm looking out over the Chrome crowd. I done switched the whole style. Cause what y'all do when the Crown Vic is behind you? You slow down.
Yeah, that one shook the whole.
that was the one.
That one shook the earth.
At that point, her soul had left the building.
Yeah,
And I want to credit you with that, the way you set that up and perfectly delivered that and played that to the crowd. You jump in the crowd and you doing the motion with it. That is perfect big stage rap. That's how you supposed to perform on a big stage.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was going to be like when I got to the venue and I seen what it looked like, I'm like, oh, the camera's right there. Cool. I could sit down on the stage. I didn't plan originally because I didn't know what kind of stage environment where the cameras was going to be. Was going to be here. We're going to be, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, oh, I can sit on a stage. This is fire. This is super fire.
Right. Even saying, yo, Mook. Like that, pay attention. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is he about? Even if he wasn't about to shoot at Mook, it makes it like, yo, is he about to shoot at Mook? Was he about to say to Mook? Like, so he like, yo, Mook, everybody stop, and then you get into your shit. Yo, I switched the whole thing, switched up the pace.
This is overkill.
And shout out to Street Hymns. Street Hymns, like that bar was inspired by me watching a Street Hymns battle. So Street Hymns battled this dude in Cali. What was his name? He's like a demon something or whatever. He battled him on
Dev the Demon?
No, I wasn't Dev the Demon, but he's man.
Is he part of
that same league I battled the Kid Clutch on or whatever?
Oh, but, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Street Hymns had a line where he was just like, wrote that, get a toe tag with a boat tag with a note tag. Because I learned in church when you got to get rid of a demon, you got to go fast. You know what I mean? Like to get rid of a demon, you got to go fast like that. You know, and I'm watching like Street Hymns battles or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I was like, yo, he's going fast. I was like, yo, I wonder if I could do like a slow down type joint, like or whatever. And like, so I already had the idea for Crown Vic, police car, slow down type thing or whatever. And then like, normally I just start watching like some of my friends' battles and stuff, like random battles. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of where the idea was inspired. Like he started rapping fast. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slow down my delivery. You know what I mean? And try to make it, seem like, that's what you do when a Crown Vic's behind you. But I didn't realize, man, everybody's face on the stage. It's probably up there for like Haymaker of the Year right now.
Yeah, it is. Salute to you. It's time for A Ward to rap in a volume setting. All right. Yeah, facts. My man said Xcel versus Jack Boy. All right.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
Move
fire.
on.
I'm with
You
that.
afraid of white battle rappers at this point?
Hilarious.
You the fucking best. What are they talking about? Did they forget? Yeah.
Brand's so hype, bro.
Everybody was hyped.
Yeah. And so this verb part, like I didn't have it in any of my rounds. I just had it tucked for like the biggest reaction. I was gonna do it right after the biggest reaction. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have it written in any of my rounds. I was like, I'm just gonna hit verb with this stray, like right after something hits like crazy. You know what I mean? And like I knew what the punch was or whatever. And then the ending bar of this round, I wrote on the way to the venue. So like when I'm looking at my paper, this stuff's not even on the paper anymore. You know, like I wrote like the beginning part of my third in the Uber the night before. I wrote this closer to this second on the way to the venue, and then I had the verb thing tucked, and I was like, yeah, wherever I like shake the building right after, I'm just gonna hit verb or something, you know.
Facts.
Yeah.
They saying Xcel was 60. Jack Boy, man. Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
I agree.
Man.
But anyway,
Hey. Yeah.
I don't play tough. You want to bring it back? My knees. I don't know if I want to. Some of. I said I'm on the road now. I got a queen in my rear view, like, oh wow. I'm looking out over the chrome crowd. I switched up the whole style. Cause what y'all do when a Crown Vic is behind you? You slow down. I don't play the fake stuff. I'm out here killing divas who think like divas and wear makeup. So somebody tell A-Verb to lace up.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed he would be there because Hitman or whatever. Like with him standing, like he's standing right in front of Joe Budden. They all going crazy over there, you know. Like I didn't even know where he was in the crowd, but people was all putting their cameras on him. He running his mouth. I'm like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah. And that was fire. That's what I'm saying. And it was unexpected. Because you're on Chrome, you're battling a woman. So when you like tell Ava, oh shit,
yeah,
facts.
Like, so they don't expect that shit to happen. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
Xcel is one of the most slept on battlers as well. He be cooking every
we get to it.
Been a battle rap fan for 22 years. Xcel is so underrated. Danny is top 5 most consistent. There go Mama Ward with
Mama Ward clapping with the hand claps.
So I just want to say thank you for your time.
Yeah, bro.
That was a great breakdown.
No doubt.
And for the up and comer battle rappers, or even just the fans that are curious as to like what's actually going on, like the mechanisms that are going on within the rounds. That's the purpose of this breakdown with Xcel and Danny Myers. That's the whole purpose of this show.
Yeah.
A Ward, you have been our first live guest. You're gonna have our favorites on here. We're gonna have everybody on here. Daylight, everybody.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all having me on. And I'll see you this weekend. Yo, Danny, call me afterwards, man. I got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds for this round. So I might get about 45 more seconds. I'm gonna give him like 4:15 and some freestyle.
On the one round?
I'm just one yet.
Oh, mine is a 3-rounder, but it's 3.
Yeah, so Sagas is 3s, and then Los Hosts is 1, and Street M's is 1.
All right, for sure. I got you.
So hit me up later. So all right, y'all. Peace.
Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, yeah, that was dope.
Facts. Man, we're gonna have everybody on here. Again, Xcel, let them know where they can follow you, and anything that you want to promote, let them know.
Yes, sir, man. You can follow me on Twitter at XcelTheGod7. We got everything, you know what I'm saying? You could find me on there. You can find me on Instagram, same name. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere, bro. Follow the Diamond Throne podcast. Follow the breakdown. Follow this channel. Follow Let's Chop This Fable. Like we out here. We putting in work, man. We come more content. That's it.
Thanks. My man said I feel bad for the cats y'all battling this weekend. That's fact. Great show, y'all. Yeah. Can we get Danny versus Reed dollars? Facts. We're gonna make that happen. That's
Yeah.
right. Chris Ratliff. So yeah, anyway, this is the breakdown. Every Thursday, Xcel, Danny Myers. We're gonna be talking to all y'all favorite battlers live, breaking down bars. We're gonna break down some of our own rounds too.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be doing some writing tutorials as well. It's a whole bunch of dope content, giveaways, game shows, trivia,
All
movies,
that.
video games, cartoons, all that stuff. Please, this is the funnest channel out right now. I'm telling y'all, let's get the subscribers up, spread the word, subscribe, tell your mama, tell even A Ward mom follow this. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
come on, man. For
Come
A-Ward,
on. A Ward mama can follow this. Yo, mama can follow it.
that's
So
fact.
yeah, we up out of here, man. Thank you, everybody that tuned in, and Xcel. Thank you, brother. We'll be back next Thursday.
Back next Thursday. Peace.
Peace.